That down. Let's move on to this, shall we? 24 with Kiefer Sutherland has a very special place in my heart because when I first moved to LA and I got my apartment in LA, I got like kind of sick the first weekend I got here. And right up the street because I lived right in Hollywood on Sunset Boulevard, right up the street was a Blockbuster Video, still alive in its last gasps.
Aww.
But I dragged my sorry feeling kind of sick ass down there and I picked up season 1 DVD collection of 24 because I hadn't seen it yet. And I binged all 24 episodes in like 3 days. And it just became a phenom. Now, some people will say that the show kind of outlived itself. I admit I got kind of tired where every season was about, oh no, the government thinks Jack Bauer's the bad guy now. Wait a minute, didn't they just do that last season? And the season before that? And the season before that? And at the end of every one of those seasons, they realize, oh, Jack, we never should have doubted you. And then the very next season, oh, Jack Bauer's on the run again. It's like, what the hell's going on? Anyway, the premise of at least that first season was brilliant. For those of you who don't know anything about it, the whole idea of 24 was the entire first season takes place in one day, in one 24-hour period. And each episode of the show represented one of those 24 hours. It was a show in real time. Right. It was really a neat idea, and they executed it brilliantly. And oh my God, when they killed his wife in the final episode, I'm like, whoa! Like I never saw, that told me that they could do anything in this show because I totally didn't see it coming.
They did a lot of things, that's for sure.
So now, according to this report, and coming soon, their 20th Century is now developing a 24 movie.
24 years too late.
Yeah. With mega producer Brian Grazer, though. Mega producer Brian Grazer talking about the one doing it, saying he's working on bringing this. He thinks it's going to be a success. They're going to make this movie. All right. I have two thoughts. One is, what will separate this from just being another spy thriller? Like a wannabe Jason Bourne, a wannabe James Bond, a wannabe accountant, a wannabe whatever. Because to me, listen, I always say this, gimmick is not a dirty word. Gimmick is like any other tool in your tool belt. You can use it well or you can use it badly. A lot of times people use gimmick badly. But 24, the whole gimmick of every being told in real time, every episode being 1 hour of a real day, leading from a chaotic day that starts in chaos and confusion and comes to a resolution at the end. That's the DNA of 24. How do you do a 24 movie? And listen, maybe you could make an argument for it if Kiefer Sutherland's coming back for it and it's about Jack Bauer, but all indication is this isn't going to involve Jack Bauer. So it's not like you're going to get people that way. I'll tell you what, Chris, listen, I really did like the show. I think it's got a great place in TV history. And I love good Canadian kid Kiefer Sutherland. Mm-hmm. But how do you do a 24 movie when the very premise of what made that show so unique cannot possibly be a part of your movie project? Do you think this thing has a future?
I don't know. I mean, this is the thing, though. 24 won 20 Emmys when it was on air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and Brian, they have this great Brian Grazer quote in this particular article talking about just betting on successful IP, betting on things that you think will do well in the box office, everything. They also mentioned that they're doing a Backdraft reboot with Glenn Powell. That was the thing that I kind of hung on to in this article. I was like, wait, what?
Check that door for heat.
The whole premise, though, is this is all happening in a day, and you can't really capture that magic in a movie with that same each hour is an actual realized hour. It will be easier for the cast. They're not getting haircuts every 5 seconds to make sure they look the same. So there's that. But I do wonder how much people do want this late in the game. When this show was on, I was in high school and I was watching Grey's Anatomy and Will and Grace.
I mean,
so this was one I wasn't watching.
To your point, though, I was watching it, but I can't even remember. Like, I'm assuming that it's not even like a lot of the smaller characters. I can't even remember all the different nuances of the show over the seasons.
No.
So like jumping into this movie would have to be a whole new, like, in the world of 24, but not Jack Bauer and all those pieces, because Like, I doubt Tony Almeida is just going to pop up and save the day. I mean, he became a villain anyway. I can't even remember if his character died or not. This is so long ago.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
24 movie
Yeah.
special 4DX
Yeah.
screening where the seats are in a sphere or like a circle, and
So
you
like the
move
face
like
of
a clock.
Right.
The whole
Just rotating slowly.
Hey, I don't know. This movie shouldn't be made. If you're gonna make this movie, make a movie about, I don't know, this bottle.
There you go.
Is it
24
gonna,
bottles.
Yeah, 24, the 3-hour cut. Like,
There's gonna be 20. There's gonna be 12 movies, 2 hours each.
okay.
Yeah, but you know we have.
Strap in, folks.
I think it was
Verizon,
interesting. Just real
24.
quick at the top, because you introduced this segment saying like, you know, you went down to your Blockbuster and you rented the first season or whatever.
Yeah.
I have like a similar story, except I was moving in a different direction. It was with Netflix at the time when Netflix was a DVD delivery home delivery system.
Yeah.
I was going on to Netflix and getting like 6 movies DVDs at a time and going through 24. So we have a little bit similar but different outlet. My
Anyway,
outlet one.
guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Gametime. My wife Ann and I love going to events, whether they're comedy shows, concerts, an LA Lakers game. I mean, just the other night we went to go see Ronnie Chang and it was awesome. We love having these new experiences and new memories. And our sponsor Gametime makes getting tickets for concerts and events faster and easier, even if you don't buy tickets right away. Because prices on the Gametime app actually go down the closer you get to the show start time. With killer last minute deals, all-in prices, views from your seat, and their lowest price guarantee, Gametime takes the guesswork out of buying event tickets. I couldn't believe how easy and most importantly, intuitively, the entire app works. Finding the event I was looking for couldn't have been easier. The way it lays out the map of the venue, letting you know exactly where the seats are that you're looking for, and how easy the process was to choose and buy those tickets. So don't worry if you think you're too late to get tickets to that big event you and your friend want to go to. They have last minute deals. Save up to 60% off buying last minute for sports, concerts, comedy, theater, whatever. So guys, take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Gametime. Download the Gametime app, create an account, and use the code CAMPEA for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code CAMPEA, CAMPEA, for $20 off. Download Gametime today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Are you interested in a 24 movie? I mean, for me, and maybe maybe I am being just too stuck on this thing about the fact that it was 24 hours, 24 episodes. That's the whole DNA of it. I don't know how you do it otherwise without it just being just another throwaway, wannabe reacher. I don't know. Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.